Hello, my friend. Welcome back to What's Up in Makeup. This week we have a lot up in makeup, both top news and products, where we're going to be starting with top news and Ms. Jackie Aina and how she is expanding her brand. Then we'll move over to business news, talk about L'Occitane and how they've acquired another beloved indie skincare brand. And finally, I want to tell you about this app that I found that wants to reimagine our beauty shopping experience, but honestly, I'm not sure if I like it. So I wanted to share that with you and see what you think about it. Hang tight, we're getting into it right now. All right, let us start with Jackie Aina. As you may know, Jackie Aina is a beauty influencer. She's been in the space almost since the beginning of YouTube. She started in 2020 a candle company called Forever Mood. You can buy it in Sephora, but Jackie doesn't want to stop there. She's looking to expand her brand further, and she has hired someone to do that. This person's name is Aisha Coco, and she has worked for beauty brands like Clarins, Coty, Estee Lauder, and most recently, the chemical manufacturer Givaudan, and I hope I said that correctly. She was their vice president of sales and business development. Now she has become the president of Forever Mood. Through this position, they hope that Aisha will, quote, scale and grow the brand through strategic marketing, retail expansion, development, and management of new product launches, and overall brand awareness. When speaking of the hire, Jackie said, quote, we have changed the narrative around luxury and self-care for Black women, emerging as a leading Black-owned home fragrance brand. Aisha is aligned with my vision to elevate self-care and luxury while elevating positive imagery and storytelling of diverse women. With the addition of Aisha as our president, bringing her extensive fragrance industry experience and leadership, I believe we can bring Forever Mood to the next level. I wish Jackie and Aisha the best. It's exciting to see someone who started in the beauty space succeeding and doing so well and moving out beyond our little sphere, our little realm, our little community, and into the mainstream. All right, y'all know how I feel about L'Occitane. L'Occitane. If you don't know that story, I'll link it below. But the news surrounding L'Occitane is that they have acquired a majority stake in Grown Alchemist. If you're not familiar, Grown Alchemist is a very reputable skincare company. They're based in Australia. I know I've tried things from them through beauty boxes, but I've heard a lot of positive from our community about that brand in general. Andre Hoffman, who is the vice chairman and CEO of the L'Occitane Group, says about the purchase, quote, with a unique and inspiring brand story and international fan base, Grown Alchemist is poised for international scalability and rapid growth. The press release says that they acquired Grown Alchemist because they hope to appeal to health-conscious, influential millennial and Gen Z customers, and they hope to also expand further into international markets. They also own well-known MLM brand Lime Life by Alcone, so I know a lot of people in my audience and other places believe that MLM, the structure of them, is very predatory, especially to stay-at-home moms and people who are looking to have their own business. Because a lot in these MLM companies, the people that invest their money in the products and try to make it their own business end up making very little money for the amount of work they're putting in, if any money at all when it comes down to it. So this may make some Grown Alchemist customers upset because now they're going to be owned by this company who is very pro-MLM. You may remember from our November 2021 episode that this is not the only independent skincare company that L'Occitane has acquired a majority stake in. They did also acquire a majority stake in Sol de Janeiro. So I would love to know if you are a consumer of Grown Alchemist or Sol de Janeiro or both, or L'Occitane, the skincare brand itself. Does their MLM structure within L'Occitane and also through Lime Life by Alcone, does that make you not want to purchase these brands, or are you loyal to the companies no matter what because you just like their products? I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments. This is a follow-up story to the story we talked about last week about major beauty companies pulling out of the Russian market due to their war in Ukraine. The Wall Street Journal reported last week that Russian lawmakers have threatened to seize the assets of those companies that withdraw from the country and arrest corporate leaders who criticize the Russian government. Warnings are said to have been issued to Procter & Gamble, who produces a lot of beauty products and cosmetics, and also a lot of fast food chains. We don't know if there have been warnings issued to other cosmetic companies like L'Oreal, Coty, and Estee Lauder. I dug real deep into this next one because I was so interested in it. The format of this beauty app, you can tell they put so much love into it. So I really wanted to look into it and I had high hopes, but I'm honestly not sure. Let me tell you what it is. The app is called Reauty. Not this Reauty, but Reauty. It's supposed to be a play on real and beauty. And the CEO of the company, her name is Joy Yuan. The company is called Blingy. It's the tech company that created this app. She says, Reauty was born out of the need to speak out against the status quo of the industry and address the beauty stakeholders' pain points, including the beauty seekers, micro-influencers, and beauty brands. According to the press release, Reauty sheds light on the lack of transparency and regulations in the beauty sector, diving deep into thousands of products to protect users from choosing unsafe, risky ingredients. Boop, boop, boop. Those are the red flags going off in my head. Unsafe, risky ingredients. This is going downhill pretty quickly, but I'm not cutting it off yet. Let's talk about it more. The app has three main features. First, there's an AI chatbot, and they give each user a customized quiz. Then there is a barcode scanning system, so you can check products on the go. There's also an AI skin analysis feature that they say can, quote, swiftly and accurately evaluate the facial skin of users of various skin tones and identify all 10 essential skin health and beauty benchmarks. So, I mean, it sounds super cool. In addition to those three main features, there's also a community section where users can rate products, and it's all community-based reviews. They don't import their reviews from anywhere. So I downloaded the app, and I was hoping that it wasn't as bad on the ingredient list part as I thought it was going to be. So tell me what you think. I'm doing the beauty quiz, right? And they give you a list of things that you look for when you are shopping for cosmetics. So the question was, what specific ingredients do you watch out for in beauty products? Let me show you the things that people are watching out for. And as you can see there, if you're like me, you can't find three. The only one that really seemed applicable to me was SPF, because I'm always looking for SPF, but I'm not really looking for it in my just everyday beauty products. I'm looking for an actual sunscreen that I can put on like a sunscreen. So even that one, I'm not sure if that would be like a huge win in a foundation, let's say. And what killed me was the things that were on the list were the common things that we see when we see clean beauty marketing, which we know here is a lot BS. It's a lot of, you need to buy our products because these products are dirty, when in reality, that's not the case. Things like parabens, some people are sensitive to parabens, but for the vast majority of people, it's not going to hurt you. Talc, the vast majority of talc mined is not mined near asbestos, and there's no danger to it unless you're allergic to it. So it just, that really turned me off personally. But then you get into the product recommendation section, and this is where it really gets messy. So for example, there is a product that I clicked on where it has the list of, good ingredients, and then fair ingredients, and then risky ingredients. They listed among the fair ingredients citral and limonene, which are potentially skin sensitizing fragrance ingredients, but then the word fragrance is listed under risky. In my opinion, if you're going to put fragrance under risky, you should put citral and limonene under risky as well. I would put all of them under fair, but that's just me personally. And then they have things like retinol propionate as a risky ingredient. Unless you're pregnant or you're going out of the house without any sunscreen, I don't know of any risk to that ingredient personally. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's a cosmetic chemist that knows more than I do on that, but then on the opposite side, they had a product, the Cora Minty Mineral Hydration Mist, that is full of potentially skin sensitizing, irritating fragrances, and is listed as having no risky ingredients at all. I mean, it's got sandalwood oil and peppermint oil and orange peel oil. Those should all be at least under fair, maybe not risky, but fair. So this is my thing. I feel like this app, there's so much love put into it and it has so much potential that it would be great. My advice would be to check with dermatologists, more than one, and make sure that the things you're listing as risky are actually risky. And then also having a way to figure out why they're risky. So when I see retinol propanate, like, I need to know, why is that risky? Well, it's risky maybe to pregnant women because you're not supposed to have too much retinol when you're pregnant. I'm not pregnant. That doesn't apply to me. Therefore, it's not risky for me. That would be super helpful. That's just my thoughts, because we absolutely do not need in the beauty space another Think Dirty app that sends out mass amounts of misinformation to consumers and bumps up brands as clean being better. We don't need that in our lives. And this last story is thanks to the people in the comment section of last week's What's Up in Makeup that I missed. The Kimchi Beauty is in CVS stores, just a select few stores. I think it's 130 stores if my memory is serving me correctly. If you are not familiar with Kimchi, she was the runner-up for the top prize on RuPaul's Drag Race in season 8. When she talked about it on Twitter, she said, quote, "Thank you so much to everyone who believes in and loves our brand. It truly means a lot. Didn't ever think you'd see a POC queer brand at CVS, did ya?" And the products do fit in at CVS prices. Prices range from $5 to $30 USD. Congratulations, Kimchi. All right, let's go into the product report. So many interesting things coming out. Let's talk indie brands first, starting with Menagerie. Their Sugar Glider collection is coming. It's launching April 9th at 11 a.m. PST. Look at this palette. Oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous. So this is the Sugar High Pressed Pigment and Eyeshadow Palette. It's $45, so beautiful. There's also gonna be 3 Ulti-Chromes, also known as Ultimate Multi-Chromes, in Arc, Ember, and Biome. Those are $18 each. 3 new liquid lipsticks. Those are about $15 each. Best Buds Glow Blush, $18. Lavender Fluff and Hawaiian Punch Bath Whips. Those are $15 each. And the Sugar Glider and Seal Pup Collectible Hollow Keychain. There is an absolutely adorable video on their Instagram of the company Sugar Glider. Her name is Ruby. It is so cute. Highly recommend you go over to their Instagram and check it out. Loved this too. Dominique Cosmetics coming out with the Moment palette. This is what they say about it on the website. Whether you're celebrating a huge milestone or just making the most of any day, get ready with these 10 ultra pigmented blendable creamy shades, including Midnight Blue, Dreamy Turquoise, Golden Shimmers, and Smoky Mattes. The packaging is different than what we're used to seeing with Dominique Cosmetics. It actually looks quite a bit like the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz in that it's got kind of a plastic packaging that has like a 3-dimensional look to it. Of course, it's 3-dimensional, but it's got like an extra, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm putting the picture up, so hopefully you can describe it in your mind because I can't think of anything else to say other than 3-dimensional, but it's more than that. And it just looks really, really pretty. These are interesting. You'll have to let me know what you think. The By Terry Brightening CC Liquid Blush, only coming in 2 shades. There is a brush on the top and you push the button to make the product come out. In the demo video, the presenter says you can also use it as a liquid eyeshadow. But here's the cost, and I guess this is just By Terry pricing. It's 32 pounds for just one of these, which is $42.20 USD, and it looks a lot like Tarte packaging to me. Like it doesn't look like a $42 blush to me, like at all. I don't know. If you have used By Terry products, do you think this is going to be worth it? I would love to know, if you try this, what you think of it. This was causing so much buzz, and I know nothing about this. You'll have to tell me whether you think that this was done well. If you are an Avatar fan, ColourPop and Avatar, there is a pressed powder palette, Fresh Kiss glossy lip stains, BFF creme gel liners, Super Shock highlighters, Fourth Ray Beauty lip and face masks, and an Appa hand mirror. I don't know the character. I've never seen it before. The full collection is $135, but like pure color popness, they have smaller bundles, they have individual products, all of that on their website now. I'm starting to realize that Essence has two completely different brands, it seems. We've got the North American brand, and then we've got the EU brand. And the EU brand gets all the cool stuff, and the North American brand gets all the cool stuff maybe, like later. It's their sales must be really good in the EU. I don't know. But anyway, they came out with this beautiful collection. Right now it seems to only be available in the EU. It's the Everlasting Blooms collection to celebrate the first day of spring. There's a duo highlighter, nail glow beautifier. It's a transparent nail polish that has a little bit of a pink tint to it, which looks really cool. There's also a 9-pan eyeshadow palette, scented nail stickers, that's right up my alley, and a lip and cheek stick, the pH reacting lip glow, and a Blossom nail oil. Not order, nail oil. So if you're in the EU, you can go shop on their website now. There is a very small launch on the US website of things that are super boring. I don't know what Essence is doing. I imagine they're doing it based on sales. So we need to make sure in the US we buy the cool stuff from Essence, and in Canada so that we can get the cool stuff too, because that stuff's beautiful, and we can't get it here. A brand that does release across the pond and also here, I appreciate they have way too many launches, but I still appreciate that they release the same launches here. This is Revolution's IRL Filter Long Wear Foundation, $14, 30 shades. This is the marketing of it. They call it a filter in a bottle. Medium to full buildable foundation, has a soft focus breathable matte formula, enriched with niacinamide. It's an oil-free, shine-free, crease-proof, life-proof, smudge-proof, while providing 16 hours wear time from day to night. I did look at the ingredient list. Niacinamide is way down. It is the very last ingredient, and it's gonna have to fight through all those silicones in order to even get to your skin. So I wouldn't buy it for the niacinamide. It basically just sounds like it's a soft focus foundation, and it's a lot of words to go along with that. But hopefully it's this magical filtery thing. We'll see. We'll have to see when reviews come out. About Face by Halsey has a launch coming. It is just a shade extension of existing formulas. It is called the Saturation Nation collection. There's 11 new shades of the matte fluid eye paint, 6 new shades of the painted matte lip color, and then coordinating lip pencils, and the Universal Shadow Fix eye primer. Prices range from $17 to $24. Moving over to Sephora, lots of buzz on the internet about this one. Coming March 30th, the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer, Broad Spectrum SPF 20, $29, 24 shades. They say it is a flexible tinted moisturizer that immediately blurs skin with glowy light to medium coverage, all while hydrating and protecting the skin from the sun. Friendly reminder, SPF in makeup will probably not give you the SPF advertised, because you cannot cake it on the way you can a regular sunscreen. So think of it as a sunscreen booster. Oh my gosh, does Kaja have the most beautiful packaging ever, or is it just me that thinks that? I don't know. Coming soon from Kaja, the Whipped Dream Multi-Eye and Cheek Color, $21. It does come in 4 shades. They say it doubles as eyeshadow and blush, and it's sheer and buildable and long-lasting. The packaging is so pretty. Like, go Kaja on doing something different with their packaging. I appreciate that. This will be on the Sephora app on March 30th and all platforms March 31st. And then coming on March 29th, we have Rose Inks Satin Lip Color Refillable Hydrating Lipstick. It seems like refillable lipsticks are all the rage now. They're $28 each, 10 shades. The refills are $18. And I'm not sure when these will be stocked, because it's one of those where it shows that it's sold out, but it's brand new, but there's no date of when they're launching. But if you do the Dior refillable lipsticks, they have 2 new cases coming out. They're very cute, $28 each. Next up, the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blush. So this is what I'm saying, is they're putting all this skincare into makeup, and sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it doesn't. Tinted Moisturizer Blush, $28, 9 shades. Basically, they're claiming that it has skincare in it, like that it's like a moisturizer. But again, if you're putting it over a silicone-heavy foundation, it's probably not going to be able to get into your skin. So maybe do a moisturizing SPF and then put your foundation on top and just use any old liquid blush. Huge drop from Tarte this week. It's actually over at Sephora and at Ulta. They have 3 new cheek stains. greens. There's also a Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in 8 shades. Those do come in full size and travel size. And then the Rainforest Temptations Amazonian Clay Eye and Cheek Palette, the limited edition Tartelette Blush in Bloom Amazonian Clay Cheek Palette, the limited edition Maracuja Juicy Lip Gloss with a big snake wrapped around it, and that actually looks kind of cool. The Maneater Emphasize High Definition Eyeliner, Maneater Waterproof Mascara, Secrets from the Amazon Brush Set with 2 face brushes and an eye brush, and the Sweet Tarte Glow Blush in 2 shades, and that's from their Sugar Rush line. People would have been losing their over this back 4 or 5 years ago. Like, I remember when Tarte released, the first time they released one of these round palettes, and people lost it. I remember I did a full review on it. There were so many reviews and people were freaking out, but I feel like it just doesn't have the punch that it used to. I wish that it did. It's a beautiful palette. I wish them luck with it. I do. I hope that it sells well, but it's just the same old thing over and over from Tarte. Also at Sephora and Ulta, we have the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Nude Glow Lightweight Foundation Plus Glow Serum with SPF 40. $42. They say that it is a medium coverage skin tint and brightening glow serum for an instant healthy glow. I would love for a dermatologist to talk about whether these skincare ingredients are going to make it into the skin when we're talking about infusing them in a foundation or a tinted moisturizer product. Like, I would love like an evaluation on that, because they say for this product that the product is 90% skincare, but like, how much of that is really true? Is it really skincare, or is it makeup masquerading as skincare? I honestly don't know. Moving over to Ulta, we have a similar product from Pacifica, the Kind Tint Tinted Serum, $14, 8 shades, a skin-loving vegan collagen, vitamin C, and hyaluronic acid, plus a hint of coverage. Same thing. Is this legit? I need to know. If you were considering maybe getting either the IT Cosmetics or Pacifica, I noticed that the IT Cosmetics one looks like it's more hydrating, and the base of the Pacifica looks like it's more skin balancing and moisturizing. So if you were trying to decide and you really wanted one or the other, just help you out a little bit. That's kind of the top of the ingredients for those. Coming soon to Ulta from Undone Beauty, the Unlimited Stick. It is a 4-in-1 formula for lips, eyes, brows, and face in a super grip pencil that lets you create smooth, long-lasting looks. Comes in 12 shades, from pinks to greens to a white to a black. They're $8 each, and I think theoretically this is a fantastic idea. I've never personally ever seen someone try to make a stick like this that does all of those things, but I think there might be a reason for it, and it's because I don't want the creaminess of a lip product in my brows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that there's a reason why they are different products. I feel like I need different textures from each one of those things, but we'll have to see. And then just 2 more brands we have from Jane Iredale, the Storm Chaser Pure Pressed Eyeshadow Palette, $48 in 6 shades. Really pretty packaging, but I'm wondering, it's only got 6 shades and it's $48. Have you ever tried anything from Jane Iredale? Because that's pretty expensive for 6 shades. Their pressed blushes are also launching. They're the Pure Pressed Blush in 4 shades. Those are $32 each. I mean, it's just like, I think this might be a good gift for my mom, but like, I mean, it's pretty, but it's not, there's nothing that's making this stand out as in any way something unique. But not everybody needs something unique. And then finally, Iconic London. This is the Multi-Icon Eyeshadow Palette, $49. I actually really like the way that they set this up, where they printed the name of the palette and the shades inside on top of the metal. It's probably not real metal, but they printed inside. I think that looks really nice. But again, I don't see what makes this stand out as something to buy. All right, let's talk PR or purchased product of the week. And we're gonna talk 2 PR products this week. I didn't get anything in PR this week, and I didn't purchase anything this week. So these are things I got a little while ago, but I haven't talked about them much on the channel. So this is the One Size by Patrick Starr palette. This was in the FabFitFun box for spring, and I do sponsor videos for that, but this video is not sponsored in any way. This is the palette I have on my eyes today, and it went on very, very nicely. I'm really enjoying this formula. It's a very soft formula. It's more of a makeup artisty, like soft buildable formula, which I would expect from Patrick. Today I use this shade, this shade, this shade, this shade, and then all over my lid I have this shade here. The other thing that I did was I used this. This is the Essence Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss. And what I did was something I haven't done in a long time, and it's actually really fun, is I put that on and then I just took this shade called Taupe of My Game and I put it all over my lips on top of the lip gloss. And that is the lip color I'm wearing today. It's eyeshadow and lip gloss. And I think it looks pretty darn good, if I must say so myself. Notable sales this week, we do have the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty still going on. We have Sephora copying the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. And then we have the Sephora Spring Sale coming soon. 20% off Rouge, 15% off for VIB, and 10% off for insiders. That starts for Rouge on April 1st, for VIB on April 5th, and then for insiders on April 7th. And throughout that whole time, you're going to also get 30% off for Sephora collection. Over at Beautylish, they are having their gift card event. The way that it works is that you have to place an order of $100 or more before taxes, duties, and shipping, and then you earn a $20 digital gift card for every $100 you spend. And then you receive an email with your gift card by Friday, April 1st, and then you get your gift card via email, and the next purchase that you make, you can use your gift cards. Please don't let them trick you with words like earn. You're not earning, you're buying a 20% off deal is what essentially is happening here, which some people may absolutely love and use because you buy a lot of stuff over at Beautylish. The only way I would use this personally is if I was already planning on spending $100 over on Beautylish. This would be a good time to do it. 2 sales over at Huda Beauty, 25% off site-wide friends and family sale, plus free gift set with all qualifying orders. And finally, over at Fenty Beauty, 25% off site-wide, ends on March 28th. And finally, our artist shout out of the week. We're going to be talking about Ava from Moscow. Her profile says that she's only 16 years old. Oh my gosh, the talent. Let's go ahead and zoom in on her first look. This is her most recent look. It is called Rainbow, and she took the traditional rainbow eye and just took it to a whole nother level with the graphic liner and the glitter. I also love the lashes that she chose. Absolutely beautiful. This next look is just called Art, and I wish I could see into her mind when she was creating this. Like, what came first? The glitter or the lace? I don't know. It's just so cool. Besides the physical adornments, I just love the gray silver glitter in the inner corner paired with the soft pinky peach eye and that white mascara on the lower lash line. It is such a nice touch. And then finally, this is her look called Euphoria, and it's just the whole aesthetic of this is breathtaking. From the sharp white on the lid paired with the sharp black wing and the smudged lower lash line. And then I love how she went with the glossy natural lip, and of course that string of diamonds across her face just adds the finishing touch. Absolutely incredible. And again, it is just ridiculous that she does not have more followers. She's currently sitting at 4,768. It is unacceptable to me that somebody with this much talent has less than 5,000 followers, because I feel like people need to have this in their lives, to have the joy of just looking at incredible art. And this is the opportunity, is to find accounts like this. So I have just followed her over on Instagram. If you would like to follow her as well, link down below. And that, my friend, was what's up in makeup this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you, as always, to the What's Up in Makeup Facebook hunters. Their names are scrolling below me. Thank you for all of your wonderful submissions this week. I appreciate you oh so very much. Our chat today is going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully you can join us. If you can't, it is no problem at all. You can always watch it on the replay by going over to your subscription feed. If you're subscribed, it should just be right there for you. So this is a great time to subscribe so that it's easy to find live chat. But if you are not subscribed, you can also find it by going to my channel page, clicking on my videos, and then clicking on the video titled Live Chat. Thank you again so much for watching. I appreciate your continued support and your lovely comments about What's Up in Makeup. I truly appreciate it. If you would like to hang out just a little bit longer, YouTube should be recommending a couple of videos for you right over here to watch, including last week's episode of What's Up in Makeup in case you missed it. But if it is your time to go, it is absolutely no problem at all. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did, and mad love to you. Have a great week, and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye!